So here we have the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Pirantishead, and he's probably one of my favorite villains, and I'll tell you why. So Pirantishead, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It was about 35 bucks. Bought it at a local toy place. He comes with, it looks like nunchucks, but we'll get into that. Obviously, he's a piranha, a giant fish, and he was very deadly to the Power Rangers. So let's get him open. All right. Got some tape over here. I do like that picture on the back. It's actually really, really cool. So, all right. So let's get this guy open here. I don't keep my boxes, so, you know, whatever. That's here. All right. For the display purposes, we will go ahead and stick that guy to the side. All right. Our guy in the package, he is pretty big. Over here, looks like we got some of his little fins. Oh, it's like popcorn. Try to pop it out. Alright, so I'm just go ahead and take everything out real quick. Don't have that noise in that back. And there. Weapon. Squish. All right. Oh, I'm dancing over. Almost there. Almost there. Oh my God. I edit that out. That's so bad. All right. So he is a pretty heavy guy right there. So we got his feet are pretty solid. Does have a little peg hole in the bottom there. Solid claws. You can move his feet left to right. Double jointed knee. Arm rotates. His arm feels kind of loose. So be careful with that. Don't mind the cat. All right, so little pegs there, double jointed. All right. His mouth. Can you actually? Oh, that's cool. Look at that. So his bottom looks like it moves. I feel like I can pull it off. That's kind of cheap. I don't like that. Feels like it can come right out. So here, you move his head actually. Do like a bite thing. That's kind of cool. You got the solid little fins going on here. Got this fin here. So on the back here, we have obviously a slot for his other fin. We're going to plug that in real quick. Let's see. Yeah, you just pop it right in like so. All right. So cool. All right. Yeah. Other fins. He looks pretty detailed. The paint looks basic. That's not bad. I like it. So you got his little fish tail there going on. His tail came. This villain actually opened up. So I'm actually kind of impressed with the villains. So not bad. Our first creature, I should say. But all right. So of course we got his other hands. Open. And open. So not bad. Squish thing. Assuming just goes on one of the nunchucks. You swing it around or something. Like so. Makes sense. All right. Okay. The cat's probably going nuts because I'm playing with a fish. So that's too funny. So, all right. So, get the little blades here. But I don't know if that hand is perfect for it. So, let me look at one of these hands. I guess you can shove the fish itself in there. Yeah, that takes some fun out of it. So we're gonna go ahead and just stick this guy. So his hand's a little rough. I'm gonna stick the scissors in and just try to pry it a little bit. Pry the thumb up. You know, we're just gonna switch up the hands. He can hold the fish. All right, so I'm gonna take this hand out real quick. Maybe. Get those pegs in there. I got some of my 3 zeros, man, and some of that stuff just likes to fall out, which drives me nuts. So, no, we're gonna keep that hand on there. He's gonna hold it with this. I'm gonna try to pose like that picture right there. I like that. I still need one of his hands out, so let's take this hand here and get it pried out. I feel like I should have brought pliers or something. That is definitely not coming out. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a peg. It should just come right out. Hold on a second. Okay. Boom. Put this guy back in here. Okay, there's that. So he's reaching like, I got you now, haha. Now I need to put this nunchuck in here. So I wonder if I can feed it through there, through the nunchucks itself. No. So I'm gonna try to put the chain in first, then see if I can twist it in there. Yeah, that works. There we go. Twist it in there. All right. Why this guy is so important to me in the Power Rangers cycle of life? Well, that's kind of floppy, you see it. So you might want to twist the fish a little bit so he hangs. There you go. So these fish, he actually uses it as a flute, right? And guess what he did with it? It was the first creature Lord Zedd ever created. Controlled the Dragon Zord and the dinosaur, or the T-Rex. So drove the Power Rangers nuts and eventually destroyed the Zords. And eventually the Thunder Zord showed up. But luckily the Dragon Zord got away. So the Dragon Zord, I believe, made one more appearance after that, but he's just been hanging out in the ocean, you know, Angel Grove area. So it's freaking cool. But that is why it's so important, because this changed the tide. This creature right here changed the tide of the war. So, and Lord Zedd, man, made a huge impact. And I love Lord Zedd in season 3, I believe, because he was so dangerous and deadly. After that, they kind of made him goofy and stuff. They're like, oh, look, there's other villains. But, you know, I guess he was scary. But, yeah, so, yeah, here's a guy. Let's readjust him here. Yep, but here's our Piranha head. So very simple. I like it. Very bulky. It would be good for when I built my little multiverse army and stuff like that too. So, and remember, he came with the fist. I switched it out with this guy here. And you got another open hand too. And you got the little lightning collection switch thing, which, you know, you stick it on there somewhere. But I'm gonna leave that off. He can twist a little bit, but I like that pose compared to that back pose. But it works for me, guys. Like I said, this is my first creature, and this guy is like the turning point of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, right before they got their Thunder Zords. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and until next time, kiddies, we got more Power Rangers coming. Until next time.